Hello, I'm Cardinal Wyse. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in this world. But also, I'd like to say, peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum to all my Islamic brothers and sisters. Today's teaching is on the judgment of the left and right, Satan's war on the divine order. And he will set the sheep on the right and the goats on the left. That was Matthew 25:33. In the final hour, the Son of Man comes with all his glory, and he sits on his throne, on his judgment. He separates the righteous from the wicked, the sheep from the goats, the right from the left. This is not just about geography, it's about spiritual position. Those on the right represent the obedient, those aligned with divine authority and godly order. Those on the left, however, symbolize rebellion, pride, and inversion of truth. Where do you stand? Satan, who was cast out from heaven for his pride, now empowers the left, offering illusions, and not just illusions, authority, power, freedom. But it's all counterfeit, really. It's all counterfeit. It's actually enslavement, disguised as liberty. And women, especially, have been targeted by this lie. I mean, don't forget, guys and girls, especially girls, who was manipulated in biting the apple originally. Come on, who fell for it? Hook, line and sinker. The woman did. And then she persuaded her husband. His correct words was beguiled. She beguiled him. But she was beguiled, big time, very easily. She accepted it and bit it. Says a lot, doesn't it? So, modern culture says, because you are a woman, you deserve the child. Because you're a woman. The law is on your side. But what law are we speaking of? God's law, or man's corrupted law? I think we know which one it is. The scripture is clear. Children belong to God and are placed in the hands of those who walk uprightly. Yet the courts of this world, corrupted by Satan's influence, have weaponized motherhood and used it to bludgeon, to silence and demasculate, in a sense, the fathers. This is not justice. It is not justice at all. This is not a judgment. It is supposed to be fair. This is a judgment based upon a nation that has forsaken divine order. Feminism, a tool that Satan has designed to inflame ego, pride, vanity, has become the serpent's whisper in the ears of Eve's daughters. You can be more and do more than your role. You can be equal with man. You don't need submission. You deserve worship, he says. So many women have rejected godly men. That's what he's whispering in her ear. You don't need them. You can be equal. You don't need a man. Of course you do. Of course you need a man. You don't deserve worship. Even though he's trying to make it out you do, you don't. And so many women have rejected the godly men. Right? So they've rejected them, choosing to worship themselves, chase careers, and even embrace witchcraft, the spiritual pornography of a rebellion. Witchcraft is a fraud. It promises power, but gives chains. It is forbidden by God. Let me say this one more time. Witchcraft is a fraud. It is forbidden by God. Because it opens a portal of darkness masquerading as light. Satan has targeted you. He has targeted women with it because it could get them to substitute divine submission for spiritual rebellion. He could invert the family and destroy nations. And he's already doing that. Big time with you girls. Right? I can see it. I've experienced seeing it with other ladies. And how they've gone that way into witchcraft, thinking that it has empowered them in some way over men. And it's wrong. They are deluded. They are very deluded. We see it in the symbols too. Barbie dolls, princess movies. They're not innocent. They're blueprints, right? Let's have a look, really look at them this time. You put one on and really look at how they've blueprinted this into basically letting the little girls watch this from an early age. So they think this along the way to grow older, right? Catch them young, all right? That's what he's doing, catching them young. These blueprints, they basically whisper to the girls, okay, you are a queen. The throne is yours. He is lucky to have you. But no throne can stand with only a king. Sorry, no queen. Sorry, I'll get that right. There's no throne that can stand only a queen and no king. A house divided will fall. Oh, I do apologise for the noise. We've got neighbours doing some jobs around the house and stuff like that and repairing. So please excuse this. You know, life does go on. So anyway, as I return back to the teaching, the truth is men have tried. Many men still treat women as queens. But too many women no longer treat men as kings. The crown has been crooked since. But there is hope. The Messiah, Christ Royal, calls the daughters of Zion to return, to put off pride, to lay down vanity, to reject the fake empowerment of witchcraft, and put on the true endorsement of righteousness. A woman can change. She must change. Not through force, but through surrender. By receiving the Spirit of Christ, her heart is softened. Her eyes are opened. She learns that true power is in humility. The true beauty is obedience. In ancient times, families were united by roles, not competition. The man protected, provided, and led. The woman nurtured, supported, and built the home. We must return to the divine balance. Christ must be the center, because where Christ reigns, Satan flees. The family restored is the nation reborn. And I'll leave that with you. And it's typical. I'm now finished the end of the teaching, and it stopped. So I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna redo this, right? Because it's life. Things happen, and it's just as it is. Okay. Now I love you all, and blessings upon you. Bye for now.